Nilimwambia ya muhimu sana ni kwamba yeye na bwana yake sio wa kiwango mmoja. Yeye akubali kwamba ako chini ya mume wake. Ya? Hapo ndipo familia itajengwa. Ya?
When I was younger, I was encouraged to socialize before I specialize.
Wow.
So that's just to be friends with people. You don't have to be in a relationship or anything.
Yeah.
And I think getting into relationships too early really got me heartbroken.
Yeah.
That I could have avoided.
You've been heartbroken before?
Si mara one, si mara two, si mara three.
Oh my God.
So I think that was a life regret that I had. That I was not patient enough to just enjoy my life, be me, you know, without having to be someone's girlfriend or anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's a life regret that I have.
General Muhoozi, the son of Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, said he is ready to marry Charlene Ruto, the daughter of Kenyan President William Ruto. He made the remark in a light, informal way, but the moment it hit social media, it spread fast. People laughed, people joked, and people asked questions. Was he serious? Was he teasing? Was it a political message? Or was it simply one of those comments that explode online and take on a life of their own?
If you are a man, be man enough to marry the woman you love. Yeah? Yes. Because we have so many people who run away from responsibility. You know, they want to hang around. Oh, I like being single. Oh. But the point is, they are not courageous. They are not men enough to carry your woman home and tell them.
General Muhoozi reportedly said, "I am ready to marry Charlene Ruto. I heard her father complaining that Kenyan men above 25 years old are not marrying." This statement immediately caused a wave of reactions because it came soon after President Ruto made a very public comment. During a wedding ceremony, President Ruto told Kenyan men who were above 25 years old that they should get married. He said young men should stop wasting their time in clubs and start building families. His message was clear. If you are old enough, responsible enough, and ready, it is time to settle down. So when Muhoozi said he was ready to marry Charlene, many people connected the two events. It felt like a direct response to President Ruto's message. And because Muhoozi is not just any man but a high-ranking military figure and the son of a president, the comment became even more dramatic. Some people thought he was joking, others wondered if he was serious. Some people asked whether this kind of comment could have diplomatic meaning. But before we jump to conclusions, we must understand the people involved. Charlene Ruto was born on 11th January 1993. She is the daughter of President William Ruto and First Lady Rachel Ruto. But she is not simply the president's daughter. She has built her own reputation and identity. Charlene is educated. She studied mass communication at Daystar University in Kenya. Later, she went to Switzerland where she completed a master's degree in hospitality from Les Roches International School. Many people who meet her describe her as confident, articulate, and passionate about public service. She has worked in public relations and branding. Since 2018, she has been a director of Western Hotel, one of her family's well-known business. But what has made Charlene truly visible to the public is her activism. She travels across the country and even outside Kenya, speaking to young people, championing youth empowerment, environmental conservation, agriculture, and charity projects. She runs programs under the Charlene Ruto Foundation, and she often represents the country in various forums. To some Kenyans, she is seen as the first daughter, a young woman actively involved in national matters. Some people admire her dedication, others question the visibility she gets. But one thing is clear, Charlene Ruto is not a silent figure. She is a public personality with influence. Now let's talk about the other person in this equation, Muhoozi Museveni. Muhoozi was born on 24th April 1974. He is the son of President Yoweri Museveni, who has ruled Uganda for almost 4 decades. Muhoozi grew up around power, government, and military. But unlike Charlene, Muhoozi's world has been heavily shaped by the armed forces. He joined the Uganda People's Defense Force in 1999. He trained in the United Kingdom at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, one of the most prestigious military schools in the world. Over the years, he has risen quickly through the ranks. He has been the commander of the Special Forces Command, the commander of Uganda's Land Forces, and in March 2024, he became the Chief of Defense Forces, the highest position in Uganda's military. But Muhoozi is known for more than his military career. He is outspoken. He is active on social media. He often makes bold, surprising, or controversial statements online. Sometimes his posts cause confusion. Sometimes they cause humor. Sometimes they cause diplomatic concerns. But one thing is consistent. Muhoozi's public communication is unpredictable, and it always grabs attention. This is the personality behind the statement that he is ready to marry Charlene. President William Ruto recently said that Kenyan men above 25 should get married and stop spending all their time in clubs. His message sparked debate. Some people agreed and said it was time for discipline and responsibility. Others argued that the economy is tough, life is expensive, and marriage is not something you rush into just because of age. His comment became a national talking point. And then Muhoozi's comment appeared. People immediately linked the two. It felt like Muhoozi was replying directly to the Kenyan president. Some joked that Uganda had the call faster than Kenya. Others said Muhoozi was mocking the president's remarks. Others took it lightly as a funny cross-border moment. But some wondered, is there something deeper? Is Muhoozi serious? Is this just one of his dramatic social media moments? The truth is, we don't know yet, and maybe he didn't expect the comment to spark this much conversation. But because of who he is, and because of the timing, the statement became bigger than just a joke. It is important to understand that Kenya and Uganda have a long and complicated relationship. They share a border, they trade heavily, and they connect culturally in many ways. Sometimes the countries get along very well, other times there are tensions, political, economic, or diplomatic. So when the son of Uganda's president mentions the daughter of Kenya's president in a romantic or marriage-related context, people naturally begin to speculate. Some joked that this would turn East African politics into a family affair. Some wondered whether this was a political humor or a soft diplomatic message. Others said it was nothing more than online entertainment. As of now, there is no official response from Charlene, from her family, or from State House in Kenya, and Uganda has not given an official explanation either. Many people think it is best treated as humorous content unless confirmed otherwise. Across social media platforms, reactions have been colorful. Some Kenyans laughed and said, "Finally, someone has answered the president's call." Others said, "Surely this must be a joke. Why would a Ugandan general propose through social media?" Some people teased that this could be the beginning of East Africa's fashion of a royal marriage. And some people asked serious questions. Why do public figures make such statements online? Is it responsible? Does it have consequences? Ugandans also reacted. Some supported Muhoozi playfully, saying, Kenya should prepare dowry negotiations. Others warned that this kind of statements, while funny, can easily be misunderstood. In the middle of all this humor, excitement, confusion, and commentary, we still do not know whether Muhoozi meant the statement literally.